I'm going to read a little bit more from Thoughts for Festive Foods. This cookbook from the 60s. I think it's from 1964. I left off over here. Fillet of beef lampe. 1 cup, half a pound of butter. 2 2-ounce cans pate de foie gras. 1 clove of garlic crushed. 4-pound beef fillet. Pepper, salt. Half cup claret. 1/4 cup brandy, warmed. Mash together butter, pate de foie gras, and crushed garlic. Spread on fillet and place in refrigerator for 2 hours or more. Grind fresh black pepper over beef. Place under preheated boiler for 5 minutes. Dust with salt and turn. Add in claret and broil another 5 minutes. Pour off juices and set aside. Add warmed brandy to these juices and flame. Pour sauce over beef. Serve in slices, being certain to spoon the savory sauce over each portion. Garnish with bouquet of carrot daisies, see index, and parsley. Beet Valentines. 5 tablespoons salad oil. 3 tablespoons wine vinegar. 1 2.5-pound can sliced beets. 3 hard-cooked egg yolks. 1 raw egg yolk. 2 cups diced celery. Half a teaspoon of salt. 1/8 teaspoon of pepper. 2 teaspoons finely chopped chives. Leaf lettuce. Combine oil and vinegar. Drain beets and cut each slice heart-shaped using a small heart-shaped cookie cutter. Place in oil vinegar mixture. Moisten thoroughly, drain, and set in refrigerator. To oil and vinegar liquid, add egg yolks, raw egg, celery, salt, pepper, and chives. Make a bed of lettuce on each salad plate. Mound celery mixture on each serving and circle with sliced beet hearts. If needed, add more oil and vinegar. Cherry tart. Crust. 1.25 cup sifted all-purpose flour. 1/4 cup sugar. 1/4 teaspoon salt. Half a cup, 1/4 pound of butter. 2 egg yolks beaten, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Sift flour with sugar and salt. Cut in butter with pastry blender or knives until mixture is like coarse meal. Add egg yolks and vanilla. Mix just until a soft dough is formed. Press over bottom and up 1 inch on sides of a 9-inch springform pan. Bake in a preheated 350-degree oven about 25 minutes. While still hot, loosen crust from side of pan with knife. Then cool in pan. Spread filling over bottom of crust. Chill. Spoon cherry topping over filling. Sprinkle with almonds. Chill until ready to serve. Filling. 1 8-ounce package of cream cheese. 1 teaspoon lemon juice. 1/2 cup sifted confectioner sugar, and 2 tablespoons of milk. Beat cheese until smooth. Mix in sugar, lemon juice, and milk. Continue beating until smooth and fluffy. Cherry topping. 1 can, 1 pound 4 ounces, frozen sweetened pitted cherries thawed. 1/3 cup sugar. 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. 1/4 teaspoon almond extract. 1/8 teaspoon ground cloves. 2 tablespoons toasted slivered almonds. Drain juice from cherries, adding enough water to make 1 cup of liquid. Place in saucepan. Combine sugar and cornstarch and blend into juice. Cook, stirring constantly until clear and thickened. Stir in cherries, almond extract, and cloves. Cool. Pour over filling in tarts as directed. Sprinkle with almonds. Mother's Day patio party. Serves 4. Lazy Day clam dip. Sister's cheese wafers. Grilled steak mon pere. Noodle pudding. Queen's taste. Chickpea salad. Apricot tort. Festive fruit cake. Brother Elmer's sundae. Coffee, tea, milk. Advanced preparation schedule. Deep freeze, wafers unbaked, frozen. Elmer's sundae. Previous day, marinate steaks, boil noodles, fruit cake. Early morning, chickpea salad, clam dip, bake wafers, noodle pudding, and tort. Lazy day clam dip. 2 10.5-ounce cans of minced clams, drained. 2 tablespoons clam juice. 1 8-ounce package of cream cheese, softened. 1 teaspoon onion juice. Juice of 2 lemons. Dash of Tabasco. 1 teaspoon prepared horseradish. And 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Drain clams thoroughly, reserving the 2 tablespoons clam juice. Moisten cream cheese with clam juice, onion juice, lemon juice, Tabasco, horseradish, drained clams, and salt. Blend well. Place in small bowl on serving plate. Border with assorted crackers and potato chips. Sister's cheese wafers. 1 cup, 1/2 pound of butter, half a pound processed American cheese, shredded, 1/2 teaspoon dry mustard, a dash of cayenne, 1/2 teaspoon smoked salt, 2 2/3 cups sifted all-purpose flour, caraway or poppy seed, 1/2 teaspoon of steak sauce. Have butter and cheese at room temperature. Cream butter, gradually add and beat in cheese, mustard, cayenne, smoked salt, and steak sauce. Gradually blend in flour. Chill. Shape into 4 6-inch rolls, about 1.5 inches round. Wrap in waxed paper and refrigerate several hours. To bake, cut slices 1/2 inch thick. Sprinkle with caraway or poppy seeds. Place on ungreased cookie sheets and bake in a preheated 350-degree oven 10 to 12 minutes. Serve warm. Makes about 8 dozen. Bake quantity desired. Freeze balance for other menus. Grilled steak mon pere. 1 chuck roast 2 to 3 inches thick, or 2 chuck steaks 1 inch thick. 1 onion minced. 2 cloves garlic minced. 1/4 cup cooked olive oil, and 1/4 teaspoon dry mustard. 1 teaspoon seasoned salt. 1 teaspoon soy sauce. 2 tablespoons wine vinegar. 4 tablespoons red wine. 4 tablespoons ketchup. I've never seen a ketchup before. Also, they spell cookie differently. See? They always spell it like C-O-O-K-Y instead of C-O-O-K-I-E. 1/8 teaspoon of thyme. Place onion, garlic, olive oil, mustard, seasoned salt, soy sauce, vinegar, wine, and ketchup into a blender. Blend for 2 minutes. Add thyme, mix well. Place meat in a bowl and pour sauce over it. Marinate for 24 hours. turning frequently. Barbecue roast for 40 minutes over white hot charcoals, basting often with mixture and turning. Or cook steaks for 10 minutes on each side, basting frequently. Noodle pudding. Queen's taste. 1 8-ounce package of noodles, 1 cup dairy sour cream, 1 cup cottage cheese, small curd, half a cup milk, 2 teaspoons Worcestershire, 1 small onion grated, 1 garlic clove minced, 1 teaspoon salt, 1/8 teaspoon pepper, dash of cayenne, coarse breadcrumbs, 3 tablespoons of butter. Cook noodles until tender, then drain. Combine with sour cream, cottage cheese, milk, Worcestershire, onion, garlic clove, salt, pepper, cayenne. Turn into a flat baking dish. Sprinkle breadcrumbs on top and dot generously with butter. Cover dish and bake for 15 minutes in a preheated 350-degree oven. Remove cover and bake about 10 minutes longer or until browned lightly on top. Serve from baking dish. Chickpea salad. 1 2-pound can of chickpeas, drained. 2 tablespoons French dressing. Half a cup chopped green pepper. 1/4 cup chopped pimiento. 1 cup chopped celery. 1 teaspoon salt. Half a teaspoon ground black pepper. 1/2 cup mayonnaise. Half a tablespoon prepared horseradish. Marinate chickpeas with French dressing. Add green pepper, pimiento, celery, salt, pepper, and toss lightly. Add mayonnaise and horseradish and blend. Serve on crisp lettuce cups. Apricot tort. 1 cup, half a pound of butter, half a cup of sugar, 2 egg yolks, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, 2 cups all-purpose flour, 1 cup apricot jam. Cream, butter, and sugar. Add egg yolks, vanilla, and flour. Press into bottom of 10.5-inch spring form to 1/4 inch thickness. Extend dough to form 1-inch gallery edge. Spread apricot jam over top. Bake 45 minutes in a preheated 350-degree oven. For added ornamentation, reserve part of batter for lattice top over jam. Use a cookie press or pastry bag to roll dough with hands into 10-inch pencil-like strips and crisscross them over jam topping, 1 inch apart. Festive fruitcake. 1 cup evaporated milk, 32 large marshmallows finely cut, or 4 cups miniatures, 6 tablespoons orange juice, 8 cups fine graham cracker, crumbs about 8 dozen, 2.5-inch size crushed, half a teaspoon of cinnamon, half a teaspoon nutmeg, 1/4 teaspoon ground cloves, 2 cups seedless raisins, preferably half golden, half dark, 1 cup pitted dates, finely cut, 1.5 cups nuts broken, 1.5 cups chopped mixed candied fruit. Place evaporated milk, marshmallows, and orange juice into 3-quart bowl. Into larger bowl, measure graham cracker crumbs, cinnamon, nutmeg, cloves, raisins, dates, nuts, and candied fruit. Work in milk mixture with a spoon, then with hands until crumbs are moist. Press mixture firmly into wax paper lined 10-inch spring form. Place in refrigerator 2 days to blend flavors and set. Remove and drizzle thin confectioner sugar, frosting over top. Decorate with candied fruit if desired. Brother Elmer's Sundae. The sauce for Elmer Sundae may be purchased commercially. Make ice cream balls, 6 to 1 quart. Cover with chocolate sauce and place in freezer. For a patio party, do not remove in advance, but serve as they are taken from the freezer. Easter brunch. Avocado orange salad. Risotto of chicken livers and lamb kidneys. Apricot nut bread. Cream cheese spread. Coffee toffee bars. Del Cal coffee tea. Advanced preparation schedule. Deep freeze. Apricot bread. Toffee bars. Del Cal. Previous day French dressing. Early morning, peel and slice oranges, cook livers and kidneys, cream cheese spread. Avocado orange salad. 3 oranges, peeled and sliced. 1 Italian onion, sweet, sliced fine. Half a cup French dressing. 2 large avocados. 2 tablespoons lemon juice. Boston or Bibb lettuce. Place oranges and onion in bowl and pour French dressing over. Chill in refrigerator for several hours to marinate. Peel avocados, slice. Sprinkle with lemon juice to prevent discoloration. For individual service, form bed of lettuce on each of 6 plates. Drain oranges and onions, reserving dressing, and alternate orange, onion, and avocado slices on lettuce. Serve with drained French dressing. This arrangement is also attractive when used for platter service. Risotto of chicken livers and lamb kidneys. Half a pound chicken livers, 6 lamb kidneys, 2 tablespoons butter, 1 large onion sliced, 6 fresh mushrooms sliced, 1 tablespoon tomato paste, 1.5 cups raw rice, 2 cups beef stock, 4 tomatoes skinned and sliced, 1/4 cup grated cheese, butter for topping. Slice livers and half kidneys. Heat butter in saucepan and brown quickly. Remove and add onion to butter. Brown slowly, adding mushrooms. Simmer for 5 minutes. Add tomato paste and rice and sufficient stock to cover. Simmer until rice is cooked, about 20 minutes, adding more stock as needed. Dice livers and kidneys and add to mixture with the tomatoes. Place in a well-greased 6-cup casserole. Sprinkle with cheese, dot with butter, and bake in a preheated 250-degree oven for 15 minutes. Place casserole in holder or wrap it in a folded napkin, then set on a platter and serve piping hot. Apricot nut bread. 1 cup dried apricots, half of 11-ounce package. 2 cups sifted all-purpose flour. 2 teaspoons baking powder. Half a teaspoon of soda. 1 teaspoon salt. 1 cup granulated sugar. 2 tablespoons soft butter or shortening. 1 egg. 1/4 cup of water. Half a cup orange juice. Half a cup chopped pecans or walnuts. Soak apricots for 30 minutes in enough warm water to cover. If apricots are usually dry, it may be necessary to soak longer. Measure sifted flour and sift again with baking powder, soda, and salt. Mix together sugar, butter, and egg. Stir in water and orange juice and sifted dry ingredients. Drain apricots and cut into 1/4-inch pieces. Blend apricots and nuts into flour mixture. Crease 9.5 inch by 5.25 inch by 2 inch loaf pan. Line bottom of pan with wax paper and grease paper. Pour in batter. Let stand 20 minutes and allow loaf to rise slowly. Bake in a preheated 350-degree oven for 45 to 65 minutes until done. When tested with a straw, remove from pan and take paper off immediately. Cool on rack. Especially good with cream cheese spread. Cream cheese spread. 1 3-ounce package of cream cheese, 1 tablespoon cream, 1/8 teaspoon salt. Soften cheese, mash with fork, add cream and salt. Beat with rotary beater until smooth. Coffee toffee bars. 1 cup, half a pound of butter, 1 cup dark brown sugar, firmly packed, 2 eggs, 2½ cups sifted all-purpose flour, 2½ teaspoon, no, 1½ teaspoon baking powder, 1/4 teaspoon salt, 1 teaspoon vanilla or almond extract, 2 teaspoons instant coffee, half a cup nuts, 1 6-ounce bar semi-sweet chocolate, melted. Cream butter, add sugar and cream together, add eggs, flour, baking powder, salt, vanilla, coffee, nuts, and chocolate. Press dough into well-greased 15-inch by 10-inch by 1-inch pan. Bake in a preheated 350-degree oven 25 minutes. Cut into bars or squares. Makes 3 dozen. Delca, half a pound, 1 cup of butter, half a pound cream cheese, 2 cups unsifted flour, 1/4 teaspoon salt. Cream butter, cream cheese, flour, and salt together with pastry blender. Then using hands, knead dough very thoroughly. Chill dough a minimum of 2 hours, or it can be frozen for any length of time. Assort them as crescents, filled cookies, or just sugared for single cookies. Meringue filling. Half a cup sugar, 3 egg whites, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. Beat egg whites until stiff and gradually add sugar and cinnamon while beating. Prepare this before you roll out the dough. If eggs are small, use 4. For crescents, roll the dough as for pie crust, about 1/4 inch thick. Spread with 3/4 of the meringue. Cut in 8 triangular pieces and roll from wide end to the point. Place on cookie sheet and spread remainder of meringue over the delca. Bake in a preheated 375-degree oven 25 to 30 minutes until lightly browned. So, I think I'll stop there for now, since that finishes all section. So, just put this back here. And that's all the reading for today from Thoughts for Festive Foods. This cookbook from, let me check. Yeah, 1964. So yeah, hope that helped you fall asleep a little bit. Yeah, thank you for watching my videos. And subscribing, liking, and commenting, all those things. Yeah, so hope that helped you fall asleep a little bit.